welcome to Coffee with Ken.
Hold on. Where's my snacks? I wanted a snack before we started.
Are
Maybe
you
just
serious?
I had a snack. I just
Are-
wanted a snack.
No,
No,
Fluffy.
Fluffy Ken.
No,
I'll hold 'em
Fluffy
for you.
Ken.
No, Fluffy
No.
Ken.
That's so old, Fluffy Ken.
Shut the fridge. Shut
That's
the
right.
fridge.
That's what your coach Carmen said.
Is what she would say.
Shut the fridge.
Shut the fridge.
You're not really hungry.
That
And
is
we have
true.
to do Coffee with Ken.
Oh, we
Welcome.
do.
Welcome to Coffee with Ken. We're so glad that you're here. I am Dr. April Brown. I'm Executive Vice President here. And here's Ken Brown, no
The
longer
snack
Fluffy. He's CEO. I'm losing track. And we got Butch McCracken in the house. He was general manager here at Destiny Global. And so, yeah, there's been some times. The
Mhm.
former Fluffy Ken. It's what we call, you've had some names.
I
to
do.
it,
I
but
did. And so, it's one of the things that you work through the healing of doing that and realizing, because when I first entered the transformation, I thought I'm going to lose about 20 pounds and I'm going to look really good. When I lost 20 pounds and realized I didn't hardly drop anything, ultimately having to lose about 60 pounds to get to my goal. A lot of it had to do with aligning my desires with the outcome that I wanted. Are those really going to help me accomplish my goal? Yes. Did that desire help me reach my goal or not? And the snack time didn't.
yeah, snack time, especially when it's not a healthy snack, that
Mhm.
fit into alignment of the goals for the day of what you are supposed to eat. Like what
Yes.
is in the plan.
I paid
Sure.
no attention to that before.
He had his own.
No,
really
it
have
was
a
my
plan.
own plan. What was
It
the treat
whatever
good to
you were
eat?
hungry for at the moment.
It was through the lips and to the hips, and I didn't care. It was good.
And I kind of have a story about about that.
I think I'm going to have to leave on
Do
this
y'all want to
one.
hear a story?
Say
Like,
yes.
Oh,
Comment
let
yes.
us know
Oh.
below. Should I tell it?
Yes.
Okay, so
you can't say that, right?
This-
No, she could say this.
this story was before we even moved, and we lived in our old house, and we actually had a home church, and we'd have Bible study, and we also eat, and we would either eat before or after, but this time I think it was after, so we'd had our Bible study and studying, and then we'd pick some meal, and we had tacos that night, and tacos are his favorite. He loves tacos.
I love tacos.
Yeah. And so we're eating in the midst of making the tacos and like eating, and she was visiting. It was one of our friends' moms was visiting. She was older, and what our kids call very wise. Very wise woman. And
Her name is Miss Penelope.
yes. And she was lovely. Like,
She was
such a
lovely.
beautiful person. And so she starts kind of like not responding. Like, she's just standing there, not really responding. And it was like concerning. It was like really concerning. And she kind of looked pale and white. So we're getting a chair for her. We call the EMT. They come and they're kind of helping her. And she starts to kind of come back, and we're giving her like different things that are going to help her to just like come back to cognizant, because like literally there was like nothing there. She's not
She
responding.
wasn't responding very well. Let's
Yeah.
put it
Oh.
that way.
And so we're just really concerned. And Ken was helping. Like, he's like, get her this, get a chair, like, and even helping get a chair.
Did he do
But
anything
when-
else to help her?
Yeah, he would
In
just
addition-
keep helping, but then he would go back to eating his tacos. And we just look over, he's eating his tacos. We have the EMT in our house and firemen and all this stuff in our house, and he's eating tacos. And we're all looking at,
Oh my
even
God.
the
It was
EMT
dinner
said
time.
something like, is that taco good?
And I
What?
told him, you want
It's like
one? It's
this.
good.
And like he's saying it like, this is probably not the time to be eating tacos.
But you would
But-
check in the
Oh
midst
yeah.
of bites.
Oh, he would check
Well,
in
in between
and then go
bites, you
back.
had to make sure she was,
Yeah.
heading in the right
He was very
direction.
concerned about her. I'm not trying to paint a picture that he was not concerned, but he was also concerned
About his
equally about his
tacos.
tacos and that someone would take his tacos.
Penelope and tacos.
They were equal.
Oh.
They were of equal concern. And so that was kind of that's when we kind of knew there was probably some stress eating going on. He was probably doing some stress eating.
Like when you wake up and you're thinking, I got to get up, so you eat.
Mhm. Yeah.
Might be a little more stressful than that. Oh, Penelope, but she
Yeah.
responded well, and
And
I
she
finished my
was fine
tacos,
after
and
that,
Penelope had
so-
her tacos, and
Mhm.
we ended up having a really good night. But she is correct, and there
I mean,
is
if you
no-
can really picture this, like
Yes,
literally,
I
like
just did.
he's helping. He's like, "Oh, get her this. What is she okay?" And then it's like, back to the tacos.
I told you it's just like the episode Nacho Libre when Jack Black looked at him and says, "I want to be fit, but I love tacos." I was having my tacos and helping. You can do both. But the thing was, is the
Yeah.
reality was I wasn't even really cognizant I was eating the tacos is what April was getting at.
Yeah,
And sometimes if you're not paying attention,
unintentional.
your desires will take you off course because they don't
Mhm.
may not align with your long-term goals. So you have to make sure that you're putting things in place to keep you on plan, to keep you on target. And the law of desire, which is what we're talking about this month, and when you think about what your desire is, well, obviously you want to enjoy what you're eating, but it has to take care and line up with your goals. When you're
Yes.
talking about transforming your health, which we were not totally on that part of that track yet,
Mhm.
right? I was still working on helping Triple Ken Chin realize that he probably didn't look as good as he thought he did.
Mhm.
Don't laugh at me. It's true. I look back at some of the pictures and see, and the thing is that I leave some of my original
They might
teachings
see
from
some
here.
on Life Map.
Yeah, there is some.
I'll
There is
find
some in Life
I'll
Map.
get them posted. Don't worry, gang.
Thanks,
It's
Butch.
only for teaching. That's all.
Yeah,
Anyway.
for teaching
The
purposes.
fact is that you look there, and at the time, I believe I'm Ruby, man. I look good. I don't know what you're talking about.
a
but it-
personality that is
yeah.
very much believes that
Ye-
they are the best,
oh,
no
and-
matter what stage they're in. They're the best.
That's right.
Then you start doing a reality check. Sometimes that what it is, and just like a person telling you, it's kind of like what we're talking to the dad about a person that his particular teaching style is if someone is not fit, he'll just tell you you're not fit. It's kind of like the woman and her husband and her went and worked out, and he worked out one day, and he got in the car, and she looked at him and said, "I'm so sorry."
No,
It's
he was
his-
sitting there going, look at that. Look at
After
that
one
muscle
day.
after one day. He goes, no, you still have cheeseburger body.
You have cheeseburger body. Yes, she had.
You do
his
for
wife
one
had
need friends like
day.
that.
Yes. And his wife
Great
just looked
job.
at him and said, "No, you
But-
still have a cheeseburger body." And it was hilarious because it showed that they were not, he was not aligning, just thinking one day, because to achieve
Yeah.
our goals takes time.
Well, what
Takes
you
consistency.
do today, what you do today is what was your results are going to come a week from now, 2 weeks, whatever you're doing today.
Mhm.
Like we think our results are going to come today from what we do today.
Yep.
It's your results from today, especially when we're talking about health and exercise or what we're eating. It's going to show up in a week.
Or
It's gonna
building a
show up
business.
in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's gonna show up the month later or the next quarter.
That's
Like
right.
what you're doing today, and in the business, what you're
Yeah,
growing
absolutely.
today is going to show up next quarter
So
or
true.
next month or 2 months from now or most likely next quarter.
It's so
not
true.
for this quarter, not
Yeah.
for this day. And so everything that we do, we're always having to align that and being intentional with what we want the results for next week, 2
Mhm.
weeks from now. We want to be stronger. We want to run a marathon. Eat up. Go run it today and think you're going to do
You
it.
can, but good luck.
It doesn't go out
We know
very
how
well.
a few
We
of our
know
friends
that.
tried to do that, and they realized the little truck's going to come pick them up to take them because
To help
they're
you
going
along.
to help you
Mhm.
along because you're not going to make it.
You have to do the prep work
Preparation.
beforehand. And
And I
That's so
think
good.
I heard something the other day that what kills you in your desire to achieve your goals and the track you're on is a failure of preparation. And he expounded to say, you don't anticipate that it's going to be hard. Like you think you're just going to achieve the goal because you started.
Mm-hmm.
But when you fail to prepare for the tough times, a hunger craving if you're hungry, right? Or temptation because you're at a party. If you don't prepare in advance for how you're going to react to the tough times on your journey, that's where we quit. We come up against the tough times, we go, I can't do this.
It's so good.
Because
Yeah,
we don't
haven't
plan.
prepared for what's to come.
That is so
Yeah.
good.
and
we
that
talk
is
about
what,
that.
And that is what our transformation, the biggest
Mhm.
transformation of coaching with Carmen, was about. We had to go in and we had to get rid of all of the stuff that's going to
Yeah.
tempt us, because especially in the beginning, we're just starting out. We're going to be tempted by all those things because
Right.
that's what happened in the past. We can't expect like, oh, I just started a new plan and I'm going to.
And she wasn't, and Carmen
Yeah.
wasn't easy on April and I either. It was that
Mhm.
you have to dedicate yourself. Just because you're
Mhm.
here doesn't mean you're going to get in and do it. You have to show me that you're going to be committed to this.
That's right.
Because I only work with people that are going to be committed to this.
Yeah.
So I had to
Get
commit
results.
to it. You had
That's
to
good.
do it. You have
Yeah.
to have the results. And you know what? You want that in every life. And you need coaches. You need people that are going to be pushing into you to help you reach your, not only your health goals, but your financial goals. The goals about your relationships and
Mhm.
with your marriage or with your friends, and really expanding what you're capable of by increasing your capacity. And that's what we do here at Destiny
Right.
Global. We have an
And-
event coming up soon for that, don't we?
Yes, we do. Where is it at?
It is in Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
January 26th through 28th in downtown,
So
beautiful
excited
hotel,
for that.
Orlando,
Yes.
Florida.
Mhm. And what are the dates? I'm giving y'all.
26th to the 28th.
That's right.
Yes, January
Friday
26th
through
to
Sunday.
28th. We're so excited. Orlando, Florida. This
Mhm.
is where you will learn and you will have coaching front and you will have
Accountability.
prodding
Mhm.
and those what we call like soul punches.
Yes.
You
Mhm.
know, sometimes we're just like we hear so many things of what we want to hear, not what we need to hear.
That's so
absolutely.
And
good.
what you're gonna get is what you need to hear
Yeah.
at First Step to Success. You may
So
not
true.
want to hear it, but
But
it
you
is
need
what you
to.
need to hear
So
to get
good.
you from
Yeah.
where you are at to where you want to be.
That's
And
right.
especially starting the year of 2024 off right, where you can have more in 2024, then you want to be at a place that will help you do that.
Yes.
A training that will help you do that, that wants to see you succeed, and we want to see you succeed. So we would love for you to join us there.
Yes.
January 26th or 28th in Orlando, Florida. The information is below. Click on there, get your ticket, because you will not, I'm telling you,
You do not
wanna
miss this.
never heard somebody come that has been like regretted that they ever came, because it's life changing.
Mhm.
It is.
And so we would love to see you there and get your room, because the
Yes.
rooms are
Discounted.
discounted. And yeah, we're so excited about
We look forward to seeing you
2024.
there. I can't wait.
Yeah.
We're
Mhm.
almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen this year. And we want you, by the end of the year, to have the results and the dreams that you want and to achieve them all.
Yes.
So we're so excited. Anyway, thank you for joining us for Coffee with Ken. Thank y'all for
Yes.
being here for Coffee with Ken.
Yes. Being here for Coffee with Ken. Have a great
Yeah,
day.
Have a great day. Thanks.
See you, gang.